Hello and welcome to Edukemy's YouTube channel and editorial discussion for 16th May 2022. My name is Harsh Singh and in this video we shall discuss an editorial from today's Indian Express which is titled Steering the Ship. This editorial has been written by ex-naval chief and he speaks about the evolution of India's submarine program and the need for high technology, for example P75i project in India. If you like this initiative, share some love through likes, shares and subscribes. Let's discuss. India has been trying to initiate its P75i project. So, before understanding what is the present circumstance under which India is reeling under some burden of foreign collaborators, let us understand what P75 is about. There are two kinds of submarines. One is the diesel electric submarine and the other one is nuclear powered submarine. Nuclear powered submarine will power the submarine with the help of nuclear fuel, and the submarine need not come out, that means above the surface of water, for a long time. On the other hand, diesel electric submarines are powered with the help of diesel and some battery technologies. Now, when the submarine is below the water surface, electricity is generated with the help of batteries. Please listen carefully. Electricity is generated with the help of batteries, but these are rechargeable batteries and they will need recharging every once in a while. And for them to recharge, there is a diesel engine also which recharges the batteries, but the diesel engine will need some air, some oxygen, and for this oxygen the submarine will have to come above the surface of water, and which will make it more vulnerable. So if at all we have diesel electric submarines, can we have those kind of submarines which are powered below the water itself and they need not come up and hence become more vulnerable to others? Yes, they are called as air independent propulsion diesel electric submarines. Right. So instead of the diesel engine powering the battery technology and then battery technology providing electricity inside, there will be some or the other technology which will be without the submarine coming up. So they can be fuels and direct oxygen and hydrogen, they react and they produce energy to be able to fuel and power the systems inside. There are other technologies also which have been generated by other countries, for example closed cycle diesel and steam engines. Now interestingly, India has developed this fuel cell based technology, one of the kinds of air independent propulsion. Now India started this project of AIP, air independent propulsion, way back in 1999, where India said that under project 75i P75i we will want to build six of submarines. We also want to build under project 75 six conventional diesel electric submarines which have to come up every 2 to 3 days to absorb some air. On the other hand, these submarines do not have to come up to maybe 2 weeks as well, so they are more secure. India says we will have parallel development of both the projects P75i and P75, and for P75i we will need support of foreign collaborators. So they asked other countries to, and they gave the request for proposal. We need so and so, we need these kind of technologies, these kind of torpedoes, these kind of evac system, radar system, etc. And they asked countries to give their own proposal again. So France, Germany, Russia, South Korea, Spain, all were there in the race, and India said 43,000 rupees we will pass on to you. You help us build six submarines, and slowly and steady level of Indianization must increase. They also said that this will be the first project under strategic partnership model. So India, the government of India will itself not manufacture these submarines. India will have a strategic partner. It will be either MDL, Mazgaudak Limited, or Larsen and Toubro, along with the foreign collaborator. Foreign collaborator will help the strategic partner, private institution, give the technology, and slowly and steadily they will be built in India itself. The level of indigenization will increase as the number of submarines given to India increase. This is what is the issue. Now the foreign countries say we will not be able to participate. Why? Some of them say that it is the liability clause, the kind of liability clause you have given to us in case the submarine gets damaged or there's some issues, we are not happy with it. Some countries say that budgetary allocation given to us is limited, right? 43,000 crores is less. Some countries like France have mentioned that our trials for air independent technology, air independent propulsion, it is unproven at sea, and in your RFP, request for proposal, you have said it has to be proven at sea. So we don't have these technologies. On the other hand, DRDO has built its own technology. So India also says, why don't you put our fuel cell based AIP in the submarines only? Now this is what other countries don't have. So you can see the number of issues. And by the way, ये तो बहाना है ऊपर से कि यो it is unproven, we are so honest, right? Liability clause. Many of the countries, it is being said, are saying, why don't you take the conventional submarines right now? We have them already, and why are you asking for technology transfer right now? We will not give them to you. So these are the actual underlying issues: technology transfer and pushing the conventional submarines only because India already has such pacts. Now, so this is the issue right now. But then if you get into understanding what is India's submarine program, you will understand little more of perspective towards why India needs these AIP urgently right now. Pakistan was the one which promoted the initiation of submarine technology around the subcontinent. So firstly, it was the country which got submarines from USA. 1963, old submarines, vintage submarine of World War II, surplus ones. It said, "अब दे दो, कुछ भी है दे दो." So India said, if they are building, we will also have to build. So India said that we will also procure Soviet better class submarines from Soviet times, right? So they all not only had 8 submarines, they also trained the complete class of submarine people during those times, and also owned a submarine depot in India. After that, India started importing more. So imported 2 from Germany and built 2 of Shishumar class in India itself, and with the help of Germany. And then later 10 more were taken by India, kilo class submarine. So slowly and steadily we started building our own workforce. Right now, presently India has 8 of these Sindhu Ghosh class, 4 of these Shushumar class, and if you know the latest under P75 project, we have had 6 submarines, 4 of them operational and 2 of them going sea trials. So we got 8 plus 8, around 16 submarines already running. We also got a couple of nuclear submarines, nuclear powered submarines. And if you compare India's 16 plus 2, around 18 submarines, with our neighborhood, China has got more than 75 submarines. 75, and we got just 18 submarines. That is the reason that China keeps coming around now, Lakshadweep and whatnot. So 60 conventional submarines as compared to 16 that we've got, and 50 nuclear powered submarines. Pakistan has got 5 of these conventional submarines, and also trying to take 8 more from China, stealth submarines. So by 2028, India is expected to see around 13-14 submarines around itself, of Pakistan itself. Now, Pakistan has already had air independent technology, which India is trying to gain right now, but it was untried. So Pakistan said, ठीक है, जो भी है दे दो हमें, whatever. So they have it, and in fact, they might have these kind of technologies acquired from China also. So when India has this increased pressure, India will have to modernize. India foresee all this in the year 1999. So India said, we will have a 30-year submarine building program. We will build 24 submarines, 6 the conventional diesel electric type, 6 the air independent proportional diesel electric types, 6 nuclear powered types. Abhi it is yet to be built, and 6 more. This has only not started. How can we start with this in this? So India has procured these many right now, 6. Now 6 more to be built, and this is in the pipeline for the last 20 years. My dear friends, this is a huge challenge. Now I have presented a quick summary of the class of submarines that India calls. Vela is the Foxtrot class. Now we don't have any of them right. All of them retired. USSR, Germany, Shishumar, Sindhu Ghosh, also called as Kilo, Russia, and Kalvari, latest being delivered. The Wagshir, etc. They were from Kalvari class. Scorpion from France, right? This was what was built in Mazgaon Dock Limited in Mumbai. All right. So this is the story, and India is now forced to initiate a project like this. Have a look at this Kalvari class. Now names have also been issued, but then you can't remember all these names. Just need to remember these overall structure of it. Okay. Moving ahead to the need of this AIP. See, as you saw, the other countries around us have started to procure these submarines. See, Bangladesh has got just a couple of submarines. If you look at Japan, Japan has got conventional submarines, no diesel electric submarines, no nuclear powered submarines, 20 of them, 20 plus. Southeast Asian nations also got quite a few. So we have to build marine power. And the issue with this present technology is that we don't have more stealth capabilities. So air independent propulsion will provide stealth capabilities, but the issue is that when foreign countries are not able to and not don't want to give their technology, they don't want to collaborate as much. So we have our own DRDO developed technology, but the issue is this technology with submarines that we have, which foreign collaborator will be ready to install this project, right? Who will take the risk? Whose submarine will it be? Who will take this final call of how it will be done in the country? A simple example is that of INS Arihant. See, here are the nuclear reactors, the missile launching tubes. These are the K-15 missiles, Prithvi missiles inside the submarines. So the same similar kind of structure will have to be made for the air independent propulsion submarines also. So we will have an 8 to 10 meter long fuel cell, 8 to 10 meter long. Now, how will you place this at a place? The submarine will have to get longer also. There'll be price rise also. There'll be associated risk also. Other people aren't aware of this technology. So DRDO, along with Indian manufacturer, that is strategic partner, along with some foreign collaborator, will have to take this call. And this is what is required. India's highest decision making authority will have to approve a project like this. Now that is the reason that it has been stalled. It needs to be approved. Highest decision authority, you understand what I am speaking of, and Prime Minister and Defense Minister. And this is how India will be able to steer itself in the naval technologies. So urgent technology required for us to build the subcontinent area. Now, quick question, mention 5 urgent needs for India to develop AIP technology for Indian submarines. If you like this initiative, share some love through likes, comments, and shares. And if you got some question, put it down in the comment section and we will ensure to get back. Thank you for watching.